Alright, welcome. I finally got around to watching last Sunday's Survivor Series, WWE's one of the big four shows of the year. And I was impressed last year. I thought last year's Survivor Series 2016 was really, really good. Maybe they tried to tell a little bit too many stories during the last match, but I thought it was a very good show. Honestly, I thought it was probably better than WrestleMania. But anyway, this year's Survivor Series 2017, WWE made last-minute changes. They really went all out to put the best card out there, the best matches. I mean, they really went at it. They really put their all into this. I have to say, I haven't been watching WWE Raw or SmackDown live or in show format. I've really only been watching cherry picking some YouTube clips. So I don't think I watched the last pay per view. I'm not sure. I don't remember. But I was pretty happy with this pay per view. As you see, the show opened up with the 3-on-3 match with the Shield versus the New Day. And before I go on, I want to say, if you know me, I really don't have any rooting interest in anybody. You know, I'm a little beyond that by now, and I've been watching it a long time. I like to see how the storylines get set up. I like to see little things in the matches, little clues. And I will say this, tonight, I was really, really focused on one thing, and that was the crowd reactions. Plural. Crowd reactions. I was really, I don't know why, I was really focused on the crowd reactions for specific wrestlers and performers. And speaking about crowd reactions, in recent weeks, Roman's been getting cheered. But just because whatever this crowd did tonight doesn't mean that's the end all be all. I'm just saying I just wanted to see the crowd reaction. Since this was an exciting show, the Shield got a great reaction. New Day got a great reaction. The crowd, I think, was 50-50. I don't think they wanted to root against anybody in this match. I really don't think they wanted to root anybody. However, when Roman did get into the ring by himself, I did hear some boos. And WWE did edit out the sound. And you see the front row here? Alright, I was pointing to the crowd in front of the hard camera, but I'll get back to them eventually, hopefully. I'll talk to them later. But this match they were going back and forth. I really was surprised of how strong WWE made all three members of the New Day look. Very surprising. All in all, it was a back and forth match. You know, they tried to do it all. I mean, it got towards the end. It was a little ridiculous. Also, I wanted to mention right before this spot, there was a big botch. Kind of a big botch. They didn't play it because they didn't play it off well. Big E went for the cover. The referee was about to count, but then he stopped and he pointed Big E. He actually pointed. He got Big E's attention, and for about 10 seconds, everybody was confused. They didn't play it off well, and it turned out into this. I don't know if this was planned, but I guess in the end, nobody really noticed. So right here, they went back and forth, kick out at twos, saves at twos, and this is the crescendo of the match. All six men were exhausted, and then they regather, and then they just went at it and brawled. And it appeared that the Shield were going to win. This is another big spot in the match. They did the triple powerbomb from the top rope. It was nice. It was okay. I can't even show a second a WWE flag in my video. And the Shield did pull it out. It was a very close match. There are no winners or losers in this match. Right now, the Shield has the momentum. New Day is kind of past their momentum, but even though they are still popular, and actually, I think from watching this match, they're improving in-ring wise, and I just wish if they could cut down all that garbage, that extracurricular garbage, they might actually be a little cooler. Tone it down a little bit. Yeah, since I don't have an hour to go through this, and neither do you. Nobody ever watches hour videos. I'm not going to review every match. The match before this was I think the 5-on-5 women's match. I think Asuka won it. This match was promoted very good. I like this match for one reason. The Miz actually came off tough in this match, but in the end, Baron Corbin, the U.S. champ, pulled out an end of days and got the win. It makes sense. The Miz put him over. Corbin losing this match would have really took the air out of his balloon. They built him up, they tore him down, so now they're trying to rebuild him again. Now it's up to him to get over. Okay, he needs to keep adding some personality into his character. Then another good match. Well, yeah, I guess the Usos versus Cesaro and Sheamus, the Bar, or whatever. Listen, I've said it for a while. I like the Usos' new gimmick, their new repackaging, much cooler than that stupid fruit punch crap they had years back. This match was okay. I mean, it was a typical mid-card filler match. All four guys were good workers. It felt like a match that you watch on Raw, basically. Who knows? Tonight they might actually have a rematch of this. Who knows? Who knows with WWE? So one thing all night that was annoying, among a few other things, the announcers kept telling the audience every time that they were holding score, Raw versus SmackDown, and Raw was up, and SmackDown tied it, and SmackDown went up 3-2. Like you didn't know it was going to be 3-3 going into the last match. I watched this match. I was really curious about this match. Charlotte against Bliss. Charlotte, they dialed her back after her meteoric rise. Alexa Bliss, I'll be honest, I haven't really watched it too much. I know she's good on the mic. Well, at least for what she's okay, I guess. But she pulls it through. She's been doing a good job. They keep putting the title on her, whether she's on SmackDown or Raw. I believe she was the SmackDown Women's Champion, and then she became a Raw Women's Champion. I don't know if I'm wrong or not, but anyway. I didn't really realize how short she is. She's a really short girl. She's got to be at least like 5'1". But let me tell you, she's a real tough female, and so is Charlotte. Two good performers. I thought they put on a good match. As a matter of fact, I thought if maybe they were given a little bit more time and space, they could have really had a really showstopper. I mean, they're capable of it. I noticed that. They are capable of it. Very good. Two very good in-ring workers and storytellers. But Charlotte did get the win. I guess at this point she needs it more than Alexa, because they're trying to build Charlotte back up. They just put the title on her last week. And let me tell you, then, this match, personally, this was the match I wanted to watch. I was looking forward to it most of all. And no, not because I'm a Brock Lesnar fan or Brock Lesnar mark. If you can't get excited for this match, then you're a fool. You don't even watch. Stop watching WWE or wrestling. All right, you have probably two of the best workers. No, not two. You probably have the two best workers in the business today. Yeah, Brock is that good. And if you didn't watch the match, and if you still don't realize how good of a performer Brock is, then you're just lost, or you're just I'm sorry to say, you're just a blind, biased hater. The crowd in the beginning, they were into this. It was 50-50. They were chanting AJ Styles, Suplex City, AJ Styles, Suplex City. Even Brock broke out and laughed in the beginning. Then, as WWE was sort of hinting subtly at this, they were telling like the Rocky movie story. You know, Rocky the underdog going up against the giant, the beast. In the beginning, Brock took the offense, and again, why AJ's a great worker. He was really putting his body into the moves. Well, Brock was barely throwing him. It was all AJ doing the flips and on the suplexes. He was taking the bumps. All Brock was doing was just guiding him. Oops. And real quick, this is what I mean. This is just Brock just lifted him up. It's AJ doing the flip. He was making Brock look like he was the Hulk. And here's another clue as to why Brock Lesnar is awesome, not just as a physical specimen. Look how many times do you actually see AJ do his 450 splash in a big match against the big opponents? Oh, you say, oh, I did it against this guy, I did it against that guy. Now, I will put my money down that Brock Lesnar told AJ, I want you to get that 450 splash. You know why? Because Brock knows that is a fantastic move, and it will only make the match better. Here, and I want to show you more. This is the Brock stroke fest of me praising him. I told you, I don't root for anybody. I like, these are probably, if I do have favorites, these are probably my two favorites. I didn't care who won or lost. Of course, I probably knew that Brock was going to. Just look at his face. AJ got out of the F5 and put him in the calf crusher. Look at how Brock was selling. You almost believed he was going to tap out. He was screaming in agony. And then look at this. After Brock did get the put AJ down the F5, he was selling for a good 5-6 minutes after the match, all the way up the ramp. He was limping. He was selling his knee like he couldn't put weight on it. He told Paul, "Shit, I can't move it." That's a real wrestler. That's someone who cares about the performance. And so did AJ. AJ stood on the canvas like he got hit by a Mack truck. At least 3-4 minutes after the 3 count. Alright, then we get to the last match. Whatever, 3-3 Raw SmackDown, 5-on-5, and I can't, because of this idiot. Why did Cena have to be in this match? Oh, I have a couple of minutes remaining, and yeah, I'm sorry, I'm gonna try to talk besides him. He did it. Look, everybody has shirts, blue, red. Even though Triple H didn't have an official Raw shirt, at least he wore red. No, but Cena's got to not wear the shirt. He's got his fruity green headbands, and then I thought it was 2009-10 all over again. He's hopping up and down on the apron, waving for somebody to make a tag, looking at the fans, acting like an idiot. And did anyone notice? Shortly after this, He disappeared for like 8 minutes. He disappeared for 8 minutes. I don't. Was it me? Did I fall asleep? He disappeared for 8 minutes. Then he came back. He did a Super Cena crap where he started AA and everybody, and then he did finally lose. And let me tell you something. Crowd reaction tonight when he did his stupid 5-knuckle shuffle. Nothing. Except only at the end when he finally did you can't see me. A few people did it. So again, much like last year, there was many. You could see many storylines building up, many feuds being seeds for feuds being laid down here. Quick, I want to just go through performances. Finn Balor came off very good, very strong in this match. Him and Nakamura really had something right there in the beginning. Maybe instead of AJ Nakamura, maybe a Finn Nakamura match at WrestleMania might be better. They looked like they really had chemistry. Samoa Joe, I don't know why he was acting like an idiot all night. He was just not being a team player. Raw went up 5-3. Performance, the story of the night. Bobby Roode was he came off very well in this. He went up against Triple H. The guy who I've been saying for a while, and nobody listens to me. The guy, the star of this match and of Survivor Series probably was Braun Strowman. He was no doubt booked and promoted as the strongest force in WWE tonight. He was a wrecking machine. Everybody feared him. There was a nice spot where the whole SmackDown team suplexed him through the announce table. Storylines here: Kurt Angle versus Triple H. Then the ending: Kurt Angle put Shane in the ankle lock. Shane was the last member of the SmackDown team. He was in agony. Triple H comes in, attacks Kurt Angle. He makes Shane cover him, and it was confusing. You thought, what? It's his brother-in-law. Is he just? What's he doing? Is Triple H jumping to SmackDown? He kept looking at Braun. Braun kept looking at him, and Shane. And so real quick before we close it up, this is what I'm talking about. Triple H backing up, looked like he was siding, but come on, I've seen Triple H for a long time. I knew he was going to pull that move. How is this going to work? Triple H and Stephanie are married, and the storyline is that Stephanie and Shane McMahon hate each other's guts. They're arch enemies right now. You knew he was going to do it, but Braun apparently is stupid or crazy, or he really is a monster. He just kept staring at Triple H, and then after Triple H pedigrees Shane and pins him, Triple H looks at Braun. He starts smiling. He's like, "Come on, are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?" And then you saw at the end, after the match was over, Triple H kept. Triple H kept raising his hand, and Braun is looking at him like he's Jason Voorhees, that typical psychopath monster look. I think Triple H kind of knew he was playing it off. The show ends. Braun puts his hands around Triple H's neck in the corner. It looked like Triple H was going to cry. And Braun screams at him and he tells him, don't ever double cross me ever again. He rips off the Raw shirt. So that tells you the clues. Braun is a force unto himself. No one can control him, no one can stop him. And I said it I said it in the summertime. You're looking at the next face of WWE, if not the next champion. Forget Roman Reigns. I don't think that's gonna go through at WrestleMania. I think this will be the man to defeat Brock Lesnar at WrestleMania. Thank you, like and subscribe, and I'll see you soon.